Hello. Hi, everyone. Hi, Pandy. Hi, Sportson. If TY cat, I'm not a cat. This is not a cat. But yeah, hello, welcome. Today we are going to play Okami, which Okami means wolf. Okami here, based on their saying, the yeah, it's you know that lady in the inn. So yeah, Okami. She's yeah. So yeah, we're going straight in. From the description is that we got reincarnated into a wolf in lady. Yeah. So looking forward to how it goes. And it's a visual novel. So yeah, today is a slow day because it's public holiday in a state of Malaysia. not every state in Malaysia, but I've been working, so yeah. The art style looks so good too. Visual novel, huh? Yeah. If not cat, why mew? Mew. Let me be. Should it be woof? Awoo. Yeah. Okay. Let's just go in. It's already almost late now. Sorry for the delay. My class and a bit late. Going in new game. Can you guys hear the game? Yes. Is it a bit too slow? Hope everything is alright. Or Akine. Well, this is it, isn't it? Okay. How dare you have a holiday and not me? Come to Malaysia lah. Malaysia has so many holiday ma. I press my palm against the counter, feeling its every imperfection worn smooth by years of care. Every step in these halls, every creak in the floorboards, I've memorized all them all. After tonight, none of it will belong to me anymore. Strange, I thought I would feel sadder. I spent a lifetime here, now I'm too old to take care of it. A ryokan, without its keeper, is just an empty house waiting to be forgotten. How many times have I cleaned these counters and mopped these floors, greeting guests who came and went like fleeting whispers. Hi, Kel! I wondered if I would ever find someone to walk these halls with me, not just pass through them, someone who would wake up beside me every morning. Oh, so you stayed single? But no one stayed, no one made an impression. I made my way toward the onsen, hot spring, my knees protesting with every step. Oh, I'm old, sorry. I should have let myself enjoy my life more. A persistent thought haunted me, refusing to fade away, even in the quiet moments after the guest had departed. Did I live well? Spent my youth building this place, holding on to it with everything I had. And in the end, there's no one left to hold on to me. So that's the real regret. Well, it's too late to dwell on it now. I brace a hand against the wall as I push myself upright. My back cracks, but I force myself to stand with a groan. Ah! That spooked me. How are you, Cal? My foot slips. There's a moment of weightlessness followed by a sharp crack as the back of my head meets the stone. No. Then cold. Water rushes over me, pulling at my limbs. My fingers grasp for an anchor but meet only emptiness. As the world blurs and my vision tilts, I catch a glimpse of steam swirling above, rising into a night sky that feels infinite and dark. Perhaps in another life. My head feels like someone's hosting a drum circle in there. I inhale, hoping to be greeted by the cozy scents of aged wood and warm sake. But instead, what is that smell? Salt, fragrant smoke, and sweet aroma of osmanthus? Osmanthus, the flower? Instead of my dimly lit ryokan room, I see red, a bridge covered in mist. This isn't my ryokan. A sharp chill sinks into my spine. I died, didn't I? The Red Bridge of Souls. I've heard the stories. A place between a crossing for lost souls. And here I am, on a bridge between a life already lived and whatever comes next. But why does everything sound so loud? I can hear whispers, low murmurs, and the occasional laughter. Seriously, my ears are starting to ache. Wait, ears? A creeping suspicion settles in. I lift my hands. Do I not have ears? Those aren't my hands, are they? Ooh. My fingers are slender, smooth, sharp nails, sharper than I remember. Claws? Oh, feet! Oh my god, feet! My breath catches. I stare at my leg, my arms, my legs. No more wrinkles, no more gnarled knuckles, no more aching bones. Instead, I am youthful, glowing, radiant. Awoo! Someone's looking awesome today. Hi, Ozzy. Yes, they're feeling awesome. I'm so pretty. Oh my. My jaw drops. I pat down my arms, firm. I press a hand to my stomach, flat. Ooh. I trill higher. No way! My boobs isn't soggy anymore. Isn't saggy anymore. Not soggy, saggy. Guess what? You'll never guess. What is it? My hands fly to my chest. Hey! They're perky! I don't know what to guess. Did you move houses? By the spirits above, I have breasts again! Full, perky full, no sag, no back pain. This is a miracle. I got a partner. Let's go! Ozzy got a girl. Ozzy got a partner. Girls got good priorities. Yeah. The boobs. These are the breasts of a woman in her prime, not a retired ryokan owner who needed at least 2 layers of fabric and a prayer to hold them up before. Fiance, actually. Wow, so fast! Whoa! Whoa! How immediately fiance already. Nice! Fiance. Wait! Whoa, nice. Good job, Ozzy. You've been missing a lot, so you've been doing so much progress. That's good, that's good. Wow. Oh, she's Iraqi. Oh, that's cute. That's good of you, Ozzy. Have you met in real life? Missing a lot because work's been kicking me in the nuts. Yeah, that's fair. But before I can fully appreciate this cruel miracle, something moves behind me. What? A kid? No. I got a tail! We got a tail, guys! Woo! I got a tail also, but I couldn't put it on stream. You know what? Let me put on my tail. Where's my mouse? Okay. We got a tail. I don't care. I'll put on my tail. God damn, yeah. Where's my tail? Yeah, there you go. A tail. But I'm afraid it will like really distract you or something. But I like my tail. It looks so cute. I'll make it like a bit transparent. Yeah, that's the tail. That's the tail. Uh-huh, uh-huh. I like it. What? What? Why you make me white? Swishy, swishy, swasha. Yeah, exactly. Exactamundo. We got a tail. Not in real, but we have swapped a lot of voice messages and stuff. Oh, that's good. Make sure voice messages. Have you like call in real life? Okay, I turn my head slowly. A tail. We got a tail. A red furred tail sways behind me, wagging. Yay! Oh! My hands tremble even more, trying to make sense of everything. My skin, my tail, my lack of... Oh! I'm naked. Oh! Okay. I'm as bare as the day I was born, but with a tail, claws, and apparently some kind of breast enhancement. Oh no. A breeze rolls across the bridge, my entire, very exposed, freshly revived. Nobody was supposed to see this body prickles. Stay calm, stay dignified. But of course, there is no dignity left to be had. I crouch down, wrapping my arms around my knees and curling my tail around myself like I'm trying to create a makeshift modesty shield. But I'm not alone. I hear footsteps and more like claw steps, followed by rustling robes and then something that sounds suspiciously like skittering. I do not turn to look. Absolutely not. I'm not entertaining whatever fresh horror that was. A shadow looms behind me. Oh, that sounds scary. What in the world was that sound? Another one, sporting a long serpentine tail, grins at me, showing off a mouthful of sharp teeth. I pretend I didn't see it. Okay, breathe. Red bridge, spirits, the rules of death. Then I am surrounded by spirits, possibly man-eating spirits. I will not be making eye contact with anything that looks like it might eat me. Deep breath, focus. I've handled rowdy nobles, drunken guests, and several matchmaking attempts. I can handle this. Alright, first thing first, clothes, and then I figure out what in the world just happened to me. I push myself up, careful, composed, and new arrival, huh? Cute tail. Tiki! Followed by a burst of laughter! Oh, splendid. Public humiliation on day one. Lovely. Alright, breathe. Pretend you're fine. My fingers twitch and something deep inside me whispers, move slow, stay quick, bare your teeth if you must. And for once, it doesn't sound like a bad idea. Come now, old girl. You've handled worse than this. I steal myself back, straight, chin up. Oh no, too fast. Sudden gravity remembers I exist. The bridge vanishes, the lanterns blur, the night air rushes past me like a betrayal. Not this again! Water, again. But this time it feels different. Her name's Fatima, by the way. Ooh, okay. I seem to be breathing underwater. Nice. I feel really like share everything. An improvement from earlier, but also an insult. Didn't I already drown today? I feel like I should get a free pass on the second one. But before I can decide to stay here out of sheer stubbornness, the water stirs. A hand grabs me with a firm grip that says, stop embarrassing yourself and get out of my river. What? Before I can properly swoon at the sheer commanding nature of it, I'm pulled upward. My head breaks the surface finally. I see him. Daddy. Oh my. Now I've seen many men in my life. Strong men, handsome men, men who paid extra for the private onsen package. But this one? He is something else entirely. Whoa! Got beard some more. White hair slick against sharp sculpted features. Mask covering a pale, broad figure clad in heavy robes, looking every bit like an ancient spirit who has been reluctantly saddled with bodyguard duty. His breath is steady, but I see the exhaustion in his stance. He looks like an old war banner, torn, faded, but still standing out of sheer spite. Which is still terribly attractive, by the way. And then I feel warmth. His outer kimono draped over my shoulders, his hand lingering just long enough to ensure it stays. My, it's been quite some time since I was last embraced by a handsome young man, and with such grave solemnity too. Ye okay? You alright? Tell him he looks dashing. You know what? I'll do this. Oh my, I'm fine. Thank you so much for asking, and now that I'm up close, I let my gaze wander to the strands of white hair clinging to his skin. His mask gleaming softly and an expression I cannot see. You look absolutely dashing. He responds with a long, heavy silence. Perhaps the longest in the world. I savor it. Can you walk? Oh, quite well actually. Gracefully even. Would you like a demonstration? I wink. No! But his shoulders tense as a response. He does not like that answer. Good. I will be saying worse things before the night is over. Finally bracing himself, he extends his hand. Come, I will help you cross. Is that an offer? I glance at the bridge, the treacherous thing that abandoned me not once but twice. Well, since you're insisting. She's getting ahead of herself. Okay, it's fine. I take his hand, he stiffens, but his grip is strong. I file this reaction away for future entertainment, and together we walk. This is a dream, isn't it? Does it feel like one? I hum, observing him as he were an interesting specimen. Well, I can tell he's beautifully exhausted beneath that mask. I don't know. You are rather intriguing for a dream. His grip on my wrist tightens slightly. That got a reaction. Because it is not a dream. Oh, I was hoping this was the part where you swept me off my feet and declared yourself my spirit husband. But I can see a faint smirk beneath. You fall too easily. Well, duh! From the bridge! That's particularly poetry coming from him. You are yokai now. The words hit me like a ladle of cold miso down the back. I thought as much, but hearing it said out loud. So this is real then. Well, Akine, you have two choices. Fall into an existential crisis or flirt your way through it. How scandalous. I blink up at him. I've been choosing funny options. I blink up at him, pretending to be all innocent. Oh my, how scandalous. Am I a pretty one? The tiger just stared me. You are an Okami. You're not answering my question, yeah. I notice his shoulders tense up a bit. His fingers flex like he's deciding between folding his arms or saying something. I grin, my tail swishes behind me, matching my glee. He lets out a tiny grunt and turns his head like that will end this conversation. We should keep moving. Oh, he is fun. Alright, so it's true. Then I died with unfinished business and came back all supernatural. Humans do not become yokai without cause. Let me guess. Strong emotions, right? The classic cocktail, all in one. Desire, longing, and a splash of regret. They always say intense feelings linger after death, and I was practically soaked in it. You understand then? I curl my fingers into the fabric of the kimono around me, grounding myself. It's real, heavy, like the weight of everything I couldn't let go. I didn't want to die alone. That was my final thought. For a moment, only the river answers me. It was powerful enough. Ha! All that yearning and I end up half drowned in a clingy kimono with a ruggedly handsome masked man. I would call it a tragedy, but the shoulders are compensation enough. Or simply enough to refuse fading quietly. Not a denial, nor an answer either, but close enough. I spent my entire life rhyming a ryokan, only to die and become a yokai. Some might call that a bit on the nose. Oh well, alright then, what now? You decide that. A remarkably casual response, something that should be an important revelation. As simple as that? Yes. After all, even as a yokai, it's still your life. Ah, so it comes with free will. Excellent. I was hoping this wouldn't be one of those ominous bound to an ancient curse situations. That's the faintest smirk tugging at the corner of his mouth. Disappointed? Devastated. I looked past him as the mist covered bridge ahead. And where exactly were you heading before I made my graceful descent into the river? Home. Home? And where might that be? There. He lifts his chin slightly, and as if on cue, the mist moves to reveal a structure at the end of the bridge. A house. Is that a ryokan? Yes, a ryokan in the spirit world. Indeed. And you live there? Yes. I cross my arms, seizing up. He's as unreadable as ever. Something about his tone is humoring me. I'll be happy to eat a biscuit. Let me finish my crunch. This is nice. Sorry, I got snappy. What snacky do you have? I have Milo-like cookies. Milo cookies. Okay. I like that our main character is very, how to say, playful. With rooms? Yes. And it's one of those rooms that so happens to be empty. He shifts ever so slightly, realizing that he has walked straight into whatever trap I set. Perhaps. Oh dear, very fortunate for me. His arms cross over his chest, and for a second I swear he's fighting back the urge to smirk. And you intend to claim it just like that? Well, I did just die and come back as a yokai. I feel like that entitles me to at least one complimentary perk. One? For now. I tap my chin, pretending to think. Tell you what, I'll earn it. Let me help out you at your inn. Sweep a few hallways, clean the guest rooms, and look breathtaking while doing it. It will be a fair trade. There is a bit of silence then. I've made a mistake. Wonderful! I'll take it. A long, slow exhale escapes him, and for a moment I think he might just walk right back into the river to escape this. Instead, without another word, he simply turns on his heel and continues walking. I follow him with a grin on my face. The ryokan looms ahead, and I can see the wooden panels softened by time and lanterns hanging limp from the eaves. It isn't in ruin, but it looks like it wouldn't mind the excuse to be. This is not quite what I pictured. Not exactly. Welcome, weary traveler. Enjoy your stay. Is it? No. I give him a sidelong glance. He says nothing, but his pace is steady. This isn't how it used to be, is it? It was. A neat little deflection, but I have lived long enough to recognize it. Ah, I see. So you expect me to believe this place was always this charming. 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 I can practically hear the unspoken sigh before it leaves him. You are not going to let this go, are you? Not a chance. No, nah. Wait, is that amusement I detect? Wah. And then at last we step inside. Wah. Oh. Not the good kind of more like, oh dear, what have I stumbled into, when you open a drawer and find a rotten snack that could double as an exorcism result. It's worse than I thought. A ryokan should be warm and inviting, but this place feels like it's waiting for someone to tell it it's over. This is a disaster. Welcome, Raiders! Hi! Wow, we see Faradiba in the chat today! Thank you for the follow! Thank you for the follow, Farah! You will also play Okami Okami, nice! How was it? Did you like Okami Okami? Kena attack, terkejut kita. I was also terkejut! I was reading. How are you doing? How was your stream? Welcome, readers. For those who just met me, my name is RNT. You can call me RN or T, whichever you like. And I'm from Malaysia as well. It was good. I love the game. You love the game? I will love the game too. I like it so far. The MC is so fun. Me doing good. How is you? I went to work today. My year today is supposed to be public holiday, but I went to work. Not that it's not fun. I like going to work during public holidays. Like, no, the office is empty. You can just do what you want to do. Which is work, of course. Of course, work. Wink, wink. But yeah, I hope if you need after stream care, feel free to do so. It's already 11 p.m. I understand. Tomorrow is work day still. Good work today. Thank you. Now work boy the game. Are we going to work? This lady old dah mampus pun nak kerja lagi ke? Wow, workaholic ah. She's a Capricorn, is it? I like it. I like her. I think she's me. But yeah, if you need to do after stream care, feel free to do so. If not, you are welcome to like stay comfy with us playing this demo. But yeah, thank you for entrusting your community with me, Farah. I'm happy to see you here. I've always seen you on Discord and like sometimes TikTok, I guess. Maybe not. But yeah, till then, rest well. Thank you again. And yeah, I hope you have a great sleep tonight. Wow, just like that. No attempt to sugarcoat it. Why you lazy to take care of your own place, old man? Old man, are you old? I don't know what to say. Would you believe it me if I tried? Fair point, yeah. What happened here? I lost the power to run it. You said that like you misplaced it under a cushion. Would have been easier if I had. Oh, interesting. And how long has it been like this? Very long. Then that at least I believe. I should just walk away. This is not my problem nor my responsibility. Still, I know this feeling. I've lived this feeling. I know what this is like. You're far too tired of keeping this place, but you know it will die with you if you don't hold it together. His hands are unmoving, but his shoulders tremble, betraying him. Looks like I hit a nerve. Have you changed your mind then, about staying here? I blink. That wasn't what I would plan to say, but looking at this place, I can't see an inn like this and walk away, not when it still has bones strong enough to stand. No, I haven't changed my mind. I'm not just going to help out. I'm going to help you revitalize it. Because deep down, even after death, I'm still an Okami. Still someone who believes in like this deserves life. Help? Yes, surely you haven't been left to your own devices for so long that you've forgotten what that means. I'm aware of the concept, but I don't need it. Oh, I'm sure you don't, but that doesn't mean you should turn it down. People offer help, then they leave midway or make it worse. So don't think of it as help, then think of it as professional meddling. Persistent. And you're stubborn. He exhales slowly as though embracing himself. Okay, and what do you gain from this? A place to stay, obviously. You want to stay with me, even though we just met. What's wrong with that? He sounds more amused than betrayed. Yes, well, technically I just died, so I think I'm entitled to make a few impulsive decisions. Besides, it's either you're creepy ryokan or wandering around until something with detachable jaws decides I look crunchy. Nyap, nyap, nyap. And my gut says you're not the type to take advantage of a woman. Wink. I tilt my head slightly, watching for a twitch or any sign of protesting. Nothing, just calm, tired silence. Besides, you need help and I need purpose. Let's not complicate a mutually beneficial arrangement. And you assume you can do better in keeping this place than me. I know I can do better. His ears prick up as if I genuinely surprise him. You claim experience then? Yeah. I used to walk barefoot through corridors, balancing ledges, calming guests, and yelling at staff, all before breakfast. I let the silence hang, watching him piece it together. Then tell me, Okami-sama, what would you do to improve it? For starters, get rid of the cobwebs before they start charging rent. There's dust on every surface. The lanterns are so dim I thought we were holding an exorcism. And I'm pretty sure I felt something evil whispering in that cupboard. I motioned toward the dust-covered reception table next. This looks alarmingly shoddy. Guests should feel welcome, not like they're auditioning for a background role in a ghost story. I glanced toward the empty seating area, where the chairs look rather dusty and unkempt. My ears lower instinctively, the side tugs at the quiet ache in my chest. This place was meant to be lively, and now it just sags. Back in my ryokan, oh, what a time that was. The lanterns always glowed warmly, the sake never stopped flowing, and I knew the name of every guest who ever dared to flirt with me. I may have been alone behind the curtains, but the halls never were. Laughter, footsteps, whispers in the night, sometimes scandalous, sometimes not. It was a home, noisy and beautiful and alive. While this is a shrine to silence. This whole place is a tragedy. And you believe you can fix this. I know I can fix this. Arrogant. If you are as skilled as you claim. Yes, but you're welcome to test me. He studies me for a long moment and I catch the precise moment he realizes he's going to lose this argument. Fine, but don't blame me when you fail. Ah, that's the answer I was hoping for. You will work here then, naturally, and you will follow my rules. Define follow. The man just stands on his heel, expecting me to follow. This is going to be entertaining. Oh kamu tikami, oh kami tikami. Nah, macam kena tikam je bunyinya. How you person? Well then, now that you sort of accepted my offer, I suppose I should at least know who my boss is. Yeah, what's your name? Shimon. Shimon! Okay. And who exactly are you, Shimon? I'm one of the 4 mythical beasts. He answers with the casual indifference of someone commenting on the weather. I beg your pardon? The azure dragon, the vermilion bird, the white tiger, the black tortoise. I'm the white tiger. As in the white tiger, the very same. Slowly, I let my gaze travel up and down, actually looking at him. This frail, wilting daikon radish of a man is the legendary Byakko. He watches me with quiet amusement. This man definitely knows what I'm thinking. And how, pray tell, does one of the 4 mythical beasts end up like this? That is not important. I think it's very important. You are free to think so. I exhale sharply through my nose. Fine, I'll let it go for now. Fine. Let's start over then. I am Akine, former Okami of Ryokan Tsukikage in the human world. I ran my ryokan for decades. I know how to handle guests, manage staff, and maintain order. Do you now? A challenge? Ooh, delightful. Dear, I once managed a summer festival, 3 weddings, and a pipe burst all in one day. While wearing a kimono with a busted hem, I practically breathe hospitality. Wow, very, very convincing CV. I kept that place running on time, under budget, and with guests so happy they left gifts. Shimon doesn't answer before shaking his head sarcastically. Bold words for a wolf who drowned in a river. Excuse me? I was not the one who was fished out like a wet, shivering pub. I was just testing the current. How fortunate then that I arrived before your test reached its conclusion. Fine, he won this round. Welcome then to your new home. Well then, boss, shouldn't you be showing me around? Surely you have some idea of what I'm supposed to be doing. Perhaps. He moves with the grace of someone who refuses to acknowledge his own exhaustion. Naturally, I match his pace. If I wanted, I could glide ahead effortlessly. But there's something entertaining about watching him pretend he's not running on sheer willpower alone. Just as I'm considering how long he'll keep up the act, I catch sight of my reflection in a dusty mirror. Right, I'm still wearing his robe. It's scandalously slipping off one shoulder, draping around me in a way that could either be elegant or suggestive, depending on the lighting. My, and here I am strolling through your home in nothing but your clothing. What would the spirits say? Shimon stops mid-step and turns to me. You require proper clothing. Do I? I think this look has a certain charm. A bit daring, quite refined actually. Stay here. No. Oh, such a commanding tone. Very flirty lah, this lady. He doesn't dignify me with a response, rude, and disappears down the hall, leaving me alone. I take the opportunity to glance around. What was this place like before, when it was alive? Why does he seem so reluctant to talk about it? Before I can dig too deeply into my own curiosity, Shimon returns carrying a neatly folded kimono. The moment my fingers brush the fabric, I notice something immediately. It's well kept. There is a faint, lingering scent, soft, floral, and distinctly not his. A woman's scent. Whose kimono is this? Oh, boss! Whose kimono did you just give me? He recalls slightly as if I just hit a nerve. It was the only one left available. Was it? Nothing but silence. Curious, the fabric is elegant and preserved with care. Not the kind of thing a man like him would keep out of convenience. Funny thing though, a forgotten garment wouldn't be this well kept. Are you going to change, or do you prefer to stand here and test my patience? Ooh, I love testing patience, but I already knew that. Ha! That's not a disagreement. Well, whoever this could wanna belong to, they mattered. A lover, perhaps? Thinking. This hallway leads to the guest rooms. Ooh, very pretty. How many are they? More than enough, but they are unused. Don't worry, boss. I have plenty of ideas to bring life back to this place. I have a reserved judgment. He strides ahead before I can retort. There's something familiar in this. Not the walls, but the rhythm. Walking the halls, checking rooms, holding it all together. I did this for decades. I watched him just ahead, shoulders heavy in that way I remember too well. Was he always this quiet, or did the ryokan take his voice like it tried to think mine? This is one of the guest rooms. Oh? He slides the shoji door open with a smooth motion, revealing the room inside. Dang. I hope no one died in this room. None. Yet. His voice is as dry as the air in here. Seems like evil spirits are the only ones staying here. This needs to change. I switch my tail, stepping further inside. A little warmth, a little charm, a lot of exorcism and scrubbing, and this place could be something special. I simply cannot wait. Alright, first order of business. Who's cleaning all this? That would be you. My dear, you really think I would fall for that? You are the Okami now. Yes, and a proper Okami delegates. Speaking of, where are all the staff? Surely you weren't running this place alone. No, there were others. Were? A soldier spirit who cooked, a broom that never stopped sweeping, a lazy river dweller who barely did anything unless bribed. And the robe I woke up in, was that from the broom or the river dweller? No, that was mine. She says it like just another towel at the rack. What? He said... What did he say? Oh, okay, sorry. This is from the start. That was mine, I see. Okay. As you wish. Back to the matter at hand. When my strength faded, they withdrew. Yokai bound to a place need energy to remain. Without it, they stumble or disappear. So they've been asleep this whole time? Perhaps. Or waiting, I can no longer tell the difference. He says it like it doesn't hurt, but something in his voice tells me it does. His weight shifts. Something is off. Boss? His posture wavers, his balance falters, and before I know it, he collapses. Shimon! I move without thinking, catching him before he fully crumples to the floor. He's lighter than I expected. Surprisingly so. For someone built like a tragic mountain god, I thought I would need divine intervention, or at least a sturdy wheelbarrow. Well now, look who still has upper body strength. You overdid it, didn't you? I sigh, pressing my fingers slightly to his wrist, checking the pulse beneath his skin. Wait, do your guys even have a pulse? I'm alive. I smooth a stray lock of hair away from his mask, brushing it carefully behind his ear. You really don't take care of yourself, huh? It looks like he might respond, but in the end he doesn't. Lucky for you, dear. You just hired the best Okami there is. He groans softly. I take that as acceptance. Now, where's your room? Unnecessary. Ah, so he's one of those, the quiet brooding types who wear their past like a second mask and dare you to ask what's underneath. Let me guess, you think you can sleep anywhere, don't you? Yes. No, absolutely not. If I let you, you'll curl up in some drafty hallway and waste away in your sleep. A proper ryokan master must have a proper room. He exhales exclusively. The nerve. Look, you can fight me on this, or you can just tell me where it is, and I'll let you sleep in peace. Your choice. end of the hallway. Alright, boss, up we go. There, Shimon's room is unsurprising. It's organized, spotless even, but it is also the most lifeless space I've ever stepped into. This is the room of a man who has decided to live his life as an aesthetic exercise in suffering. I shift my grip again, still surprised I'm carrying him at all, to be honest, and lower him carefully onto the futon. The second he touched the mattress, his body fully gave in to the exhaustion. You know, most people keep something in their room, a trinket, a book, maybe, like anything that suggests they have feelings. Silence, which is unexpected, but still. Ooh. Wait. I know he doesn't want. I think this matters more, but both sound so bad. I'll do this one. Shimon is drenched in sweat. Without thinking I'd help, I reach for the collar of his robe, loosening the fabric slightly to help him breathe. My finger brushed the warm skin of his chest. It's searing. His skin radiates an intense amount of heat. Oh, Kami-sama, he's burning up. And yet when I touch him, I'm the one holding my breath. His hand twitches as he gestures toward the wooden chairs in the corner. Ah, so he's aware and very much letting this happen. Your clothes are in there? He gives the smallest nod, head tilting, observing me. I move to the chest, slide it open. Inside, a stack of folded robes, identical in design. I grab one from the top and return. Alright, let's get you out of this, boss. No funny business. I'm doing this as a professional, responsible adult. I kneel beside him, fingers brushing his shoulder as I pull the outer robe down slowly. The damp fabric clings before giving way. My palm accidentally grazes the curve of his back. Whoa. Hold still, alright? Simon exhales slowly now, then speaks with a low tone. You're very thorough, Okami-sama. Yeah, my fingers froze just below his collarbone. My heart does something rather scandalous. Awoo! This man is trembling, but he still has the gall to tease me like this. I swallow the urge to retort. There, that's better. You'll be back to grumbling at me in no time. I trace my thumb carefully along the edge of his sleeve, a light, pointless touch. Convince myself it's to adjust the fall. We both knew reason. Sleep well, Shimon. Bye-bye, good night. Now that that's settled, he really was planning to shoulder all this alone, wasn't he? How long has he been carrying this weight? There's no staff to help out in this broken place, and this man is too stubborn to ask for help. I've always had a soft spot for beautiful things in need of repair. And you, White Tiger, are long overdue for someone to take care of you for once. I will drag this place back to life, and maybe you along with it. Yeah. Let's fix that. Interact with the cobwebs, evil spirits using mouse left click until they are removed from the environment. Eyes sharp, dust, cobwebs, gunks, whatever doesn't belong, it's getting evicted. This is still a ryokan, gosh darn it, and it will start acting like one. Let's keep finding and clearing every nook and cranny. The more I clean, the lighter the air will feel. And who knows? I might dig up a few little secrets the boss forgot to dust over while I'm at it. Okay. In every area, there are 3 objects that can give you information. Find them before the area is clean to unlock secret scene. Oh. Okay, so let's start with the guest room first. Ooh, this is scary. This figurine looks handmade. Crude shape, but with love in every dent is a tiger like the Byakko. Shimon kept it, so either he's sentimental or really bad at spring cleaning. Okay. Serene mind like still water. A mind unruffled by events and heat and the stresses of life. Is that what the writers strive for? This letter has been hidden and folded so many times before. I read the sentence, Dear Shimon, and immediately close it again. I don't think it's my place to snoop around. Okay. So we found all three now. Who wants to sleep with a cobweb over their head? Oh. Imagine sleeping here and a face peeks from behind the glass like a clingy past lover. Okay, gone. How about this one? I hope Shimon doesn't keep a literal corpse in here instead of figuratively. What's this? Of course, because sleep paralysis wasn't terrifying enough already. I hope this isn't a guest's leftovers. That would be very awkward to clean. I'm not touching it with my bare hands to make sure. Oh. If anything lunges off this closet, I swear I'm setting it on fire with sake. Yeah. Area cleaned. Let's go. Oh, this looks pretty nice. We're done guest room. Let's do entrance then. Okay, this. No? Pack, but never used. Or maybe whoever had this left in such a hurry that it was forgotten. I wonder why Shimon never bothered moving it. Guests should be signing in, but not having a sneezing fit. Let's clean this guest book. But look at this handwriting. Very sophisticated, very intricate. I think whoever wrote this was probably the type who labeled all the storage jars and rearranged the towels when bored. Nice. Someone is still waiting here, but for what or who? Oh, scary. A little light would be nice, preferably the non-ominous kind. Oh, okay. Even though the writing has faded, he still keeps it here. This wooden plaque is important to him. Yeah, we found all three now. You know, if you're going to look inside the cupboard, at least offer to help Dust. She's very brave. Of course, there's dried blood on the floor, because this place wasn't creepy enough already. Okay. Yes, a cobweb to the face. More haunted manner than ryokan, really. The poor plant trying its best, so the creepy crawlies have to go. A torn scroll. Either someone left in a hurry and accidentally ripped it, or there was a fight, and this was the aftermath. Aww. Okay. Where else? This? I think the windows are the only ones dazzling in this ryokan thanks to the suspicious yellow stains. Yay! Aww! Dang, this looks very comfy. Okay, next is the red bridge. Okay, let's get the tree stuff. And the Ofuda. Whoever the writer was, they prayed for Byako, not to Byako. Well, this little embroidery has hand-stitched initials in white letter, M. No guest takes the time to embroider a napkin just for fun. Where's the other one? Hmm. Where is the other one? Oh. Oh? Is it D? What is the objective? Oh, okay. Where is the other one? Can't see anything. Oh, there you go. A charm tied with careful knots. I don't think it's a mere decoration. I wonder if Shimon's strength had already waned back then. Ah, okay, now we can clean. Well, that's either caused by swamp gas or a creature lurking underneath the water. I don't want to deal with either. Clean. Murky water, murky history, murky everything. Honestly, boss, what were you doing out here all those years? Absolutely not. I refuse to be dragged underwater by those hands. Goodbye. Oh, wonderful. Whispering from the trees, probably eavesdropping spirits. Goodbye. There you go. Glowing eyes watching me from the mist. Lovely. Exactly the atmosphere I wanted for a cozy ryokan. Bruh. Okay, where's the last one then? Oh, there it is. Yay! Oh, finally it's so bright. Nice one. I step back surveying my work with no small amount of satisfaction. The dust gone. The cobwebs vanquished. The evil spirits are probably migrating somewhere else. Then I hear footsteps behind me. I turn just as Shimon enters and... Oh! No. Oh no, why is he handsome? Why does he look like that after barely a nap? His skin has color again. His shoulders look broader, his jawline is more defined, and I bet I can use it to slice mochi. Can sleeping for a little bit change his appearance so drastically? Is that even allowed? My gaze absolutely betrays me, and of course he notices. Ahem! I clear my throat so hard I might have dislodged my spine and immediately throw my hands toward the freshly cleaned lobby. Well, look who's up and walking. What do you think? It is acceptable. Oh, I'm sorry, did I mishear? Because it sounded like you just undersold my miracle work. Everything is still standing. That is an improvement. I gasp, hand to my chest like he just struck me with a mortal wound. Everything is still standing. After all I've done, this is the level of praise I get? Bruh? Would you prefer a ceremony? A festival in your honor? A small compliment wouldn't hurt. I will see if the spirits can play instruments. Did he just joke back? Did my ears trick me? Admit it, you're impressed. Wait. Say it again. No. What did you say? Did you say anything? I didn't even read it. Huh? You did well. Oh wait, I missed that. Perhaps it is time. Time to reopen, start gathering power again. Then let's do it. I step forward, tilting my head, watching him closely. I will make this ryokan shine again, boss. Just you watch. We will see. No, we will succeed. And this time, he doesn't argue. The ryokan creaks as if exhaling for the first time in years. The dust may have settled, but the real chaos is only just beginning. Hey! This wasn't in the schedule. What happened? I said let's have tea near the bridge and watch the river. Not, let's accidentally dig up your entire emotional history, boss. But here we are, right before the inn is about to open its doors again. Figured we could both use a moment to breathe before someone inevitably demands a refund since we are understaffed. So I set the cups down, still glance at him and say, "Tea? Yes?" I'm joking. Shimon sits across from me as I pour the tea. "Tell me something, boss. Have you ever shared tea with someone as alluring as I am?" I would rather not answer. You would get cocky." "Oh, he thinks he's clever tonight." "Careful, say one more charming thing and I might start thinking this is a date." "It is tea." He sips unbothered while I sip louder and very bothered. "You're lucky I find that pen charm appealing. I used to sit like this with someone many years ago. He had lovely hands and terrible timing." He laughed. Said life at Ryokan was romantic enough. Shame, I look very good in an apron." "What about you? Surely even white tigers have a romantic face." He sets his cup down, then pauses. "Come on, boss, give me something." There was someone. Now we're getting somewhere. Someone, that's all I get. You did not offer a name either. Fair, but mine didn't leave behind some fancy handmade gifts like calligraphy or a tiger figurine. It seems like that one got a reaction. "You've been snooping, it seems." "I manage an inn, so I don't snoop, dear. I uncover." What was she like? She liked quiet places. Then she would have hated me. She would, but I wouldn't. My, dangerous choice of words. That was quite a bold statement, boss. Interpret it however you wish. But you deflected from my original question. Of course I didn't mean to pry, boss. I'm above that. But I was just wondering if I should be jealous of a ghost with good taste. Jealousy would be pointless. So it's resisting me. And yet here we are. Finish our tea in silence. Well then, that's enough honesty for one cup. Agreed. Let him keep his secrets. For now. That was cute. I want to know more. And I imagine, probably, I don't know how it goes. I imagine that Byaku is not the only love option. Maybe it would be, maybe it would be not. But I like this. I would like, if it were to be like getting some sort of like management sort of like mini game, I would like to play that. I think this everything's kind of like hit the right note for me. I really like everything for so far from the game. I can't wait for it to be fully done. The Marshmallow and Melissa storyline, nice marketing, sound, very comfy sound. I like it. So if you guys like so far, you can put the game in wishlist. It's currently under development still, but you can try the demo, and if you like the game, get yourself wishlisted the game and then wait for it to come out. Let's go to chat a bit. Yeah. Oh no, sorry. my tail. Oops. Oh, what is that? There you go. Yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you again, Farah Adiba, for the raid. I very much enjoy the game. I would how do I quit this? I'm looking forward to how it goes in the future. And congrats Wishroom for the developer for like making the game. Because like during our first SEAGO stream, we were playing also another Wishroom game, which is Death and Theology. So today we're playing Okami. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great chill time today with us. I'm glad that today's game's very chill. Aside from yesterday's very chaotic. But I enjoy all the streams I did so far, which is quite nice. Till then, guys, good night. Let's see who we can read first. I haven't checked who we can read. I think. Wait, yeah. Let me check. Let's read Kinome. Kinome is playing Detective, I think. Detective Hindsight. That looks very cute. Let's go read Kinome. So I hope you guys have a good day. I'll see you guys next time. Come by again. We enjoy watching your streams. Thank you, Z. And I hope everything goes well with your fiance. Good night as well. Till then, bye bye.